Well, Dicoby, you're trading out of Barbados, so it's fair to say that right now every prop trader would be supremely jealous because you are clearly living the dream trading out of such a wonderful location. And it's obviously helped because your trading of our two-step program is really, really impressive indeed. You've gone for a 25K two-step account. I'm really fascinated to find out all the details of how you found it. Take me from the beginning. You've been with us since around about late September time. It's taken you 3 months to pass and get your first payout. Where did you start trading?
I initially got into it about a year ago. January, the same time, around this time. A lot of firms were not working with like Barbados banks, so they decided to try UK. I actually filled one account before.
You obviously got a massive choice of different prop firms out there. What is it specifically about FTUK that was so appealing?
Everything was so simple, like the rules and everything. There's nothing too complicated.
Just give me I've got a general idea of how you're trading, but you give me some sort of a sense of how you've arrived at your particular strategy.
So what I do is that I try to look for the bias on the 4-hour time frame. Then I draw some like fair value gaps and a Fibonacci on the fair. Make sure the Fibonacci and the fair value gap is in line. Draw some on the 1 hour as well. Don't take 15 minutes. Look for some fair value gaps in there. And once it inspects, just into based on the trend.
Now, ITC was going to be one of my guesses when I was looking through all of the trades. They're all very similar across the challenge, the verification, and then on the funded account. It's all intraday work. There's some incredibly short trades on there, but there's around about sort of the longest is around about 9-10 hours across all of them. Yeah. It looks like you didn't have a problem at all with the verification and then the funded account, but that original evaluation, it took a little while. The equity curve was quite flat for a while before you really sort of found your rhythm. How did you find that trading right in the beginning?
My chart was actually not perfected in the beginning. I actually learned how to trade while using FTUK. I just did a little bit back testing. Everything's just going up from there.
Yeah, it is very impressive. Asset classes, that was going to be my next subject I wanted to quiz you on, because you're very similar to myself. You're an FX guy. You love your FX. Some of your best trades were coming from FX as well. You've got the old classics in there as well. There's obviously gold and silver, which has just been on a barnstorming run, but also the NASDAQ as well. Why specifically the NASDAQ? Usually it's because it's a thin market, but you chose to go with that rather than the S&P, and across all of your accounts, you've stuck to your guns on that. What's the story behind that one?
I found that the NASDAQ actually, the indices, it actually respects my levels more, like Fibonacci's and fair value gap. For me, Forex is a little more wild, like a lot of noise, but I find that NASDAQ is one direction.
Yeah, well, it's worked very, very well indeed. On your evaluation, you passed beautifully, $2,685, 33 trades on that original challenge account. And then obviously things tightened down into the verification. You've only got a 5% target, but of course those risk parameters, they come a little bit, but it only took you 6 trades. What's the difference there? Did you find that more challenging to get into that verification with a tighter set of parameters?
For me, I just risk 1% all the way around. If I find a good trade, it hits. If I don't get one,
you find that quite easy to do then? Going to go for 1% and that's it, you let go and just let the market play out as it is?
Correct, yeah.
What's really, really interesting as well is I was going to ask you about risk reward balances as well, because you are pretty even across all of the different accounts as well. I mean, we've got you around about, I think on one of the accounts, I think it was the verification level, the actual balance of risk of win to losses was 50-50. So you're right in the middle of the amount of trades that you're winning versus the ones that you are losing. It's very, very even. There's no skewing in that capacity, which obviously demonstrates how good you are reading the market, which makes sense from an ITC perspective. Tell me a little bit, I wanted to ask you about the funded account, because once you get funded, it can be very, very challenging for some people to see that funded account and then get that first payout, after they put all of that work into the challenge and the evaluation. You don't seem to have had that problem at all. I mean, we've got 34 trades to get that first payout. And also as well, I noticed that your biggest loss, $312, that was on silver. But that's at a time when silver has been really, really trending very hard. But that was also a trade that you were on the long side of the market. Do you remember that? Because that seems so strange that would be your biggest loss, but you're on the right side of the market.
I think I remember that. That time, like, silver was very volatile at that time. I don't know what the reason why, but it's very volatile. very fast.
Oh yeah, yeah, particularly around about sort of like over $70. I mean, it's never been in that sort of like kind of territory. So yeah, very, very nicely done. Your payout on this funded account is $960. It's well deserved. Your trading is beautiful, and we're very, very lucky to have you at FTUK. What's the plan? Where are you gonna go? What is it you want to do with your trading in 2026 and then beyond?
I want to at least get a second payout, then I scale up. Then get 50K, get 2 payouts on that, and scale up. Just improve, honestly. Better strategy, better risk, everything.
Well, it's all there to play for. That's for sure. At FTUK, you get that wonderful scaling program and you're in the right size of account. And it also, as well, when you're sitting at that 25K level, it's not too aggressive, it's not too small, it's just the right sweet spot. Because, you know, $1,000 over a 3-month period, that tells me that you're not too aggressive, you're doing it in the right way, and the statistics definitely show that. We really appreciate you coming on and joining us from the Caribbean. So super jealous of that sun that you're enjoying right now. It's very cold here in the UK. Dicoby, we wish you all the best with your trading moving forward, and we're really glad to have you with FTUK. Good luck to you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.